Jerry Kelly, hard to believe we're at another Cúige AGM. A lot happened in the past year.
I mean, it's been a huge year for us. We've gone through council elections throughout Ireland, basically an all-Ireland approach to it. We've got a huge number of councillors elected. We have been through a European election. We have got now Sinn Féin, I mean, historically, an MEP in each of the areas throughout Ireland again, all the provinces. We're heading into another election in Westminster now. We're getting stronger. Political strength is going great. We're creating more Republicans, which is the easiest way to put it. We're creating more Republicans day in and day out. If you look behind me here, you'll see the young and old. I like that mixture. You know, we aren't throwing the baby out with the bathwater. But there's a lot of young people coming through, a lot of articulate young people, a lot of young people who will take this to the next level, and I'm proud to be part of that.
Of course, huge interest in your own election in North Belfast. What's it feel like being on the ground? I know you're out most nights. Well,
for the first time, the dynamics have changed in North Belfast. For the first time in our history, nationalists and Republicans will actually outnumber, according to census figures, unionists. It is our opportunity to take this over, and of course, as a Republican, I would be representing everybody. It's not just about representing Republicans, it's about representing everybody, and that's what unionists do not do. People are up for it. There's plenty of people out canvassing with me every night and with the other candidates.
It's a great privilege for our area to host the Cúige AGM today and to meet so many of our comrades from around the 6 counties.
I think it shows the strength of the party that there's so many people here today. There's a lot of young people here also, which shows the strength of activism within our party, and hopefully this bodes well for the coming year.
Chris Hatter, it's going to be hard to beat last year, but looking forward to what's going to happen this year?
Yeah, indeed. Last year was a very successful year for the party. We've seen massive growth right across the island. But now in the new year, we're coming on the back of the Stormont House Agreement. It's a big opportunity for the party to show real leadership on issues that, we've protected the vulnerable around welfare. We're seeing massive investment into our education sector now around shared education. And it's about going forward in strong footing, showing leadership and delivery for the people as we head into another series of elections, both north and south.
Jill Gildernew, a very dynamic, vibrant Cúige Uladh AGM.
Absolutely, very, very inspirational when we think about the year that we've had since we met in Uladh last year, the highs and lows of the past 12 months. We have a lot to do this year. We're going straight into the Westminster elections. We have to look at what's happening in the south and potentially elections there. But I think what we see here today is a Sinn Féin that is dynamic, is energised, is motivated, up for whatever challenges we get thrown at us, and there will be many. But you can see from the buzz in the room and the people that are here that we look forward to 2015 with renewed energy. We have these elections coming up, potentially general elections in the south. People's up for it. Whatever our political opponents, the media and others want to do, Sinn Féin will take it on.
Of course, a huge interest in your own constituency, the historic Fermanagh South, your own Bobby seat. How's it going on the ground? I know you're out all the time at the moment.
We are. What'll I tell you, the people are up for it, and we find that in crunch times like this, that the people of Fermanagh South Tyrone are not found wanting. So our activists are well up for it. We had a great youth event last week, fantastic buzz and energy at that as well. Yes, for Bobby Sands' seat is the one that everybody will be looking at, but I'm looking forward to being joined by more of our team across in Westminster. I'm looking forward maybe to having another 1 or 2 women as part of that team, and a stronger team. The work the MPs do, not just in Britain but around the world, is critically important. We need to ensure that we're taking our message around the world, and that we do achieve in the run-up to the 2016 anniversary that we are building a new Ireland, and that we do achieve Irish unity.
Martin, 2014 a massive year for Sinn Féin, 2015 looking even better?
Yeah, well, on the electoral front, it was a spectacular year for Sinn Féin, both north and south, and in the European elections. But obviously, it was against the backdrop of very difficult political circumstances and indeed austerity all across the island. And we were very focused on what we needed to do, and obviously in the context of the problems that were created over the last 2 years through the issue of parading the whole issue of flags and the welfare agenda that the British government were very determined to impose on people. The fact that we ended up in a negotiation which I think concluded successfully insofar as we entered that, making it absolutely clear that we were in there trying to find solutions to some very difficult problems that were facing people, not least some of the most disadvantaged, marginalised and disabled within our society. And I think what we've emerged from is an agreement that we can work with and that we can build on to consign the negativity of the past 2 years to history and to hopefully move forward in a spirit of cooperation and positivity with our unionist colleagues to build a better future for all the people that we represent.
Sophie, your first Cúige AGM, Cúige, what did you make of it?
I enjoyed today. We only recently got appointed, me and Oisín, to be the youth officers for the 6 counties before Christmas, and in those couple of months we've been very busy. It was our aim coming into the Cúige that we wanted to focus particularly on university structures and on rural areas, because we find that they often struggle to take off from the ground. And so coming into that, we met with youth activists from across 6 counties who are enrolled in each university. So that's all the University of Ulster, Magee, Coleraine and Belfast, and then the Queen's University. So we met with them, it's took off, it has been a massive success. We've had AGMs, meetings, campaigns, everything, social media, and now we're going to put a special focus on the St Mary's College to obviously stop the closure of the institution, which is close to our hearts. And we also had an Irish Unity referendum in Queen's, which was a massive success and set a precedent across 32 counties now for other universities to follow. In regards to rural areas, last week we had an event in Fermanagh South Tyrone, so it was my own area, based in the Westminster election, and that will be the main focus for the youth now in the coming couple of months, is to focus on retaining Bobby Sands' seat and for Fermanagh South Tyrone.
Mary Lou, an incredible buzz in the room today at the Cúige Uladh AGM. A real sense that the core now exists throughout the island of Ireland to deliver the new republic.
I don't think there's any doubt about that. I think as people reflected back on last year and the historic year that we've had, there's no doubt now that there is a viable Republican movement and party that can deliver Irish unity and the Republic. And the job for us this year is to keep that momentum going, to set our sights very high, to be ambitious in the best sense of that word, and also to strap ourselves in and to understand that our opponents, those who oppose equality, who don't want to see a new Ireland, who have no interest in the Republic, and those people are north and south, will undoubtedly continue to try and attack us, distract us, demoralise us. But you can see in this room today that that's not going to work. You can see a determination, you can see a real sense of purpose amongst all of our activists and our elected people. So I come away from this meeting, hugely encouraged, hugely positive, and very proud too of who we are, of what we stand for, of our capacity to deliver and our determination to do so. There is one Sinn Féin, one political party, one political movement with the same objectives, the same values and the same challenges, and it's so important that we understand that and that we act and that we think in that way. People who are elected to public office, but maybe more crucially, activists on the ground. We're at a moment now of really historic opportunity. There are big things that we can do now. And when I say that we need to be ambitious, I mean ambitious for our country. I mean ambitious in the most noble and positive way. And that ambition is all Ireland. That ambition is about ending partition. It is about the Republic. We can do this. I have no doubt we can do it. And when you come into rooms like this today, you walk away and you're saying to yourself, do you know what, we will do it. We're going to do it.